What the hell is going on here? What the hell is going on here when it comes down to it with Jackie Young? Like, she hasn't scored in 2 games. She has not scored in 2 games here. And this isn't good. Like, 0 points in 2 games. And I understand, obviously, something not basketball related is going on. And I'm not going to be like Jackie Young's washed. Jackie Young is is terrible or any of that. But like, as someone who talks about basketball, we got to talk about the fact that she's averaging 9 points per game on the season. Like, her rebound and her assist numbers are where they're supposed to be. Like, her defense has been pretty rough, but like, if you look at her assists, she is actually averaging a career high in assists. She is averaging a career high in rebounds. So it's not like she's just completely checked out. And there's been a couple of games this season where, despite not putting up great numbers, has looked okay. But like, she looked whatever, and even against Atlanta, she played 34 minutes. She didn't look that bad. Like, she didn't score. She missed every shot, but it was like, okay, yeah, she just missed shots. Yesterday, she looked like she was absolutely just a non-factor. She was fouling. She couldn't guard Kelsey Plum. She had to be taken off Kelsey Plum. She was still fouling as a help defender. Obviously not scoring, not creating anything. And very clearly, Kennedy Carter is a better player than her. Like, very, very clearly, Kennedy Carter is a better player. But like, it is concerning. And yes, I understand again that there is there's probably something non-basketball related. And you obviously give her time. You obviously give her time. And it's none of our responsibility to go digging into her personal life to try to figure out what it is. It is what it is. And like, I'm not somebody that, believes the freaking Dejanay curse rumors. That being said, like, she was voted the best guard in the WNBA by ESPN. They said she was the best guard in the W. And whatever about, we all know ESPN vastly underrate the likes of Caitlin Clark. We all know they vastly underrate Caitlin Clark. So that's not like a not normal thing. And we all know that happens. But like, again, she was voted as the best guard in the league. And now we're looking at a situation where she is averaging 9 points per game. And not only that, like, the last game she played against LA was horrendous. It was absolutely horrendous. Like, her all-around game was bad. It had just been scoring in the previous game. But we're now looking again at a situation where you assume that she's going to figure it out. You assume long-term there's not going to be any issues. There's always a but, though. There is always a but. And, yeah, it's one of those ones where you just kind of hope. You really, really just kind of hope that, she figures it out. Or, honestly, if she doesn't, at least the Aces have Kennedy Carter. Like, if this is just a write-off season for Jackie Young. And the crazy thing is like, if these are the numbers Jackie Young ends the season with, she's what's she going to make next year? Like, you're looking at a player potentially making in the sub 1 million contract. Like, she's somebody that people thought was taking a 1 year max deal so she could claim a supermax. But like, whatever about a supermax, she's not even close to being worth a supermax. She's not even close to it. She is absolutely not even close to being a supermax level player. And you're looking again at someone's going to be 29 this year. If this continues for the season, and I have no reason to believe that Jackie Young's going to continue to average 9 points per game. But if we're being real, especially with Kennedy Carter playing like an MVP, she might average back to her 2021 numbers. Like she might average 30, or she might average 12 points per game. And it's even a fully like at her best Jackie Young for the rest of the season, she might average 12 points a game. Kennedy Carter is going to eat into a lot of her minutes. And she is one of those players as well where these new rules don't help her defense. Like if you look at these quote-unquote physical defense, I think Dejanay Carrington in these new rules is going to be exposed on defense. Lexi Hull's been exposed on defense. Jackie Young has not looked good on defense so far. Kalia Coppers look like she can't guard a parked car. Any of these physical perimeter defenders are really struggling. Are really, really, really struggling to do anything. And Jackie Young on the defensive end is becoming a foul machine as well, which doesn't help. It does not help that she's being a foul machine. So look, if you are the Aces, it will be it is a very, very concerning one when you're your second best player. And like Chelsea Gray is putting up respectable stats. Like Chelsea Gray on the year, Chelsea Gray is what Chelsea Gray is. Like she is now I'm not going to play. I'm only going to show up in the first 3 quarters if our team's struggling, and then I'm going to show up in the fourth quarter. And that's what Chelsea Gray is. And look, she's still, when people are talking about her as the best point guard, she's not the best point guard in the league. She's not the best. She's not even the best, I'll say it, she's not even the best 4-quarter point guard, but what she is she's the best last 20 seconds of a game point guard. She's the best shot creating point guard late in games. But if you're looking at the Aces team here, you're looking as like Nalissa Smith is playing her way into a situation where she has to be on the floor to end games. Like last year, a lot of the time they took off Nalissa Smith, played Aja at the 5 and played Chelsea Gray at the 4. Jewel Lloyd hasn't been great, but again, been quite similar to Jackie Young, maybe the worst. But Kennedy Carter's averaging 20 a game. Like Kennedy Carter is going to be in every single closing lineup for the Las Vegas Aces. Like on a minute by minute basis, she's the MVP. Like she has more points than minutes in half of her games. Like if you look at Kennedy Carter's stats on the season, she's probably could you argue that she's 4th in the MVP voting? Yeah. 4th or 5th. Top 5 right now is probably Kennedy, Alicia Gray, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Plum, and Aja. She's probably a top 5 MVP candidate and she's a bench player. So Jackie Young, it's a tough one. It's a tough one because there's a new role as well. She was the primary ball handler last year. And Chelsea Gray plays a secondary ball handler. And we're seeing Chelsea Gray play more point guard reps this year. Chelsea Gray is playing more point guard reps than she did last year. And then suddenly their secondary ball handler, anytime Chelsea Gray is playing point guard with Kennedy Carter on the floor, Jackie Young becomes a tertiary ball handler. She becomes almost like she did with Kelsey Plum there, except Kennedy Carter is a higher usage rate player and doesn't pass the ball like Kelsey Plum does, and doesn't shoot like Kelsey Plum does. So yeah, it's going to be a tricky one this season. And honestly, she's been absolutely horrendous. I hope if it is something non-basketball related that she's okay. But at the end of the day, it's not my job to speculate on the off-the-court stuff. It's my job to talk about what's been going on the floor, and she's been absolutely terrible.